Of all time, my favourite TV mum of all time is actually a really hard question because there have been so many amazing television mothers. But personally on set, I was fortunate enough to have Rebecca Gibney play my mother in a TV show, and she played this kind of crazy, curly, red-headed hippie artist, and I was her actor son, and so I still call her mum when I see her, and she still calls me son and gives me a hug. And I'd have to say Rebecca. You know, she was not only on screen watching her, but playing my mum. She was great.
I loved Ruth Crackle in Mother and Son. I can't remember what the character's name was, but she was just the greatest. She was so funny and so odd and wonderful and human, and I also just think Ruth Crackle is one of the greatest actresses this country's ever seen. So yeah, I used to love watching that show as a kid. That was one of those like introductions into like great Australian comedy.
I really love comedy TV mums. I love Kath Knight. I love Sophia from the Golden Girls. You know, I love Marge Simpson. I love you know, I love those mums that I guess are a bit more real than the mums that, you know, we're all taught, the Brady Bunch mum, you know. Not every mum can be Mrs. Brady, you know. I think mums, you know, are a bit more nuanced than that, and so yeah, I like the more realistic mums, and that generally comes from TV comedy, I think.
I reckon, I mean, there's been so many good TV mums, but one of my favourites would be Lucille Bluth in Arrested Development because she just don't care. I love her. She's hilarious. She's so fabulous, that actress. Great role.
Oh my God, my favourite TV mum of all time is definitely Meryl Knight from Dr. Doctor. Tina Bursill, my favourite TV mum of all time.
My favourite TV mum of all time would have to be Mrs. Cunningham in Happy Days. I'm of that generation. A lot of you viewers aren't going to know what I'm talking about, I'm afraid, but too bad. Look it up, Google it. Mrs. Cunningham was Ron Howard, Richie Cunningham's mum, and that family was just like the coolest family. I wanted to be part of that family. She was just always, you know, bubbly and warm and accepting of everything and never angry. And she was, she seemed like the kind of mum who would, you know, comfort for you in times of need and cook you a good old apple pie.